I think there's a scale of universal beauty. For example, Choco the Cheagle, who's a dog, George actually made me aware of something that was interesting, is that, did you know that white dogs get adopted 10 times more likely than a black dog? There's racism in the
dog
kingdom.
world.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I was like looking at this website that's selling puppies, and they're puppies from the same litter. Some are white, some are black. The white ones cost more.
Really?
Like,
so there's
like
racism
3
in
My
times
dog's
more.
black. I went for a black dog right away.
and
Well,
white.
that's because
That's
you're
a me-
Armenian.
Yeah, I went
you already
straight
know,
for the dark.
Armenians and blacks
Would
get
you be
along.
open? I'm actually,
Shout out to Kim K.
I'm filming a segment
Kim.
on Armenian food with some YouTube stars. Would you be interested?
Sure.
Awesome.
I
Awesome.
would need more information.
Are you well versed with Armenian food?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
I have a grandma.
wonderful.
So you cook?
No, not at all.
We just
So
eat it.
you have a
whatever.
show. What do you tell
Okay,
us
so
about
the show
you?
is called The Tea. We're actually good friends with Ski, and he was telling us about Dash Talk. And so we had this show that was going on Twitch, and we decided to turn it into a radio show because then you get it on radio and digital. So it's going to be every Tuesday at 3:00 here.
That's
Twitch,
popping.
Amazon,
And it's going to be on
Prime.
Twitch, which is a platform we need to.
Twitch is dope.
It's popping. It's like
We got
live right now.
homepage. We got homepage
That's
on
amazing.
Twitch.
That's amazing.
I might know somebody over there.
No, I mean, I'm sure you know everyone everywhere. Yeah. So you're from DC.
Yes, well, not DC.
Where?
I'm from like Rockville,
Rockville,
area.
Maryland. See?
I went to. Did you? Where are you guys from?
I went to Kennedy High School. Silver Spring.
I went to Good Counsel High School. You guys know Good Counsel, obviously.
Yeah, we know about all the ladies there.
Okay, so I went to Good Counsel, which
That's
was a
why
private.
I was the one sent to
Lady
talk
of
to
Good
you.
Counsel.
See what I mean?
Yeah, and then I went to St. Mary's for elementary school, which was a
So
private
cool.
school in Rockville, and then I went on to private school in I think it's Wheaton, where
Wooten.
no, it's
No,
in
Wheaton.
Wheaton. Good Counsel is like a co-ed private school. I didn't want to go to all girls because those girls were slutty. But the girls that went to co-ed, they were like, okay, dudes can be friends and I don't have to just like get on the knee. So like,
Hilarious.
you know? So anyway.
Wow.
Where'd you guys go to school?
What, I went to John F. Kennedy High School.
Okay.
I went to college at University of Maryland.
My sister went to University of Maryland.
Wow, it's a small world after all.
It is indeed.
How long have you been in La La Land?
10 years.
How jaded have you turned in the last 10
I'm not
years?
jaded at all.
Are you more excited to be here?
I love it here. I don't think I'll ever live anywhere but LA. I feel like that people have such a wrong impression of LA. They're like, oh my God, people are so judgmental. I'm sorry. You guys grew up
You
in Maryland.
must be in a relationship. You're married, aren't you?
I am.
That's why. See,
married.
that's why. See, she said all this because she's not dating
She has
in
a
LA.
normal life.
Exactly. She has a husband. They probably.
But I
have, like,
dated
a
in
place.
LA.
How long?
I dated in LA. It
How
was
long?
it was a dark time.
Exactly.
But the people in LA, like I gotta say, the girls are awful. I feel horrible for you guys trying to find unless you have a good girl.
I
then
feel
she's great.
horrible for the women.
I feel horrible for the women too. 'cause
I
the
feel
guys
bad
are like,
for everyone all the way around. I feel bad for me.
No, you
Like,
don't
I
feel
don't
bad
feel-
for yourself.
I feel bad for me. I don't want to feel bad
It's
for
hard
other
to
people.
date in LA because like the number one question you get asked the second you meet someone, what do you do? It's like, what can you do for me? You never. It feels so inorganic. And then on top of all, on one of your topics, Tinder, it's like it makes it even easier to not commit to people. It's like this date doesn't go well, on to the
Swipe
next
right,
one.
next
You have
one.
like
Swipe
10
right,
more
swipe right.
girls. Exactly. And I feel like Tinder has killed dating. Like it's killed it. I feel so bad. I'm so glad
Well,
I
let's
missed
hear.
that.
What's our other guest? We don't know your name, and you haven't.
Chloe, I said this.
Chloe.
We're from the same place.
You're from DC.
Yes.
Oh.
That area.
Yeah, Rockville.
Gaithersburg.
Did you come
Little
out
bit.
together at the same time?
No, she's visiting me.
I live in Florida.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's the worst state.
I don't
Listen,
think so.
Of course you don't think so. You live there. Let me explain. Have you ever opened or watched a news story and it's like, today, a man in Florida, ... And whatever happens is just the most crazy
we
asinine
have
thing
weird
that's
people.
ever happened.
Weird people, but more genuine, I feel like.
Sleeping with alligators, not so genuine. Shooting black people who are unarmed, not so genuine as they're laying on the ground with their hands up. Not so genuine. Let's see what else happens in Florida. Mass shootings, also not so genuine. Orlando, the Mickey Mouse. I mean,
I
listen.
go to school there, yeah. Orlando.
Yeah. See, now
Yep.
you're like, now she's distancing herself from Florida.
Yeah.
I just go to school there.
Just go to school there. That's it, you know? Do my thing, and then I'm going to come out here.
What do you study?
Journalism.
Journalism. And how do you feel about dating in Florida?
Dating in Florida is rough as well. Dating anywhere is rough.
I don't know. I feel like if you're dating in Iowa, you're good.
It's easy.
It's like
you go to the hardware store, you call it a day. You find your man.
Exactly. Oh, this is my husband, Frank. We met in
wish it was that
fourth
easy.
grade, and we've been together ever since. And when we had kids by sixth grade, and it's just so like.
That's so true. Everyone from my high school who like dated each other, they got married. They're on
married.
their 6th kid. I'm just trying to get French bulldogs in my house. Like that's all.
No, but that's
No
real,
kids.
especially in the
Frenchies.
DC area. Look, you can say DC dating sucks, but by 29, literally before people turn 30, they are married and done.
Yeah.
It is a thing. Like even the biggest players in DC, by 29, they've found one and they settle down and they're working some government contracting job somewhere.
You go back home and you feel like you're lost if you're not married because you don't fit in with
'Cause
everyone. everyone's like, what's wrong with you? You're 30 and not married and all that
They
stuff.
think, yeah, my mom thought I was a lesbian. And I was like, I don't want to get married. I don't want kids. Cause like you have a focus. Like if you're a hustler, if you want to build a career, you don't have time for that. But then
Exactly. And that's not the plan in DC. There's like
that's why I left.
there's a matrix everyone
There's
lives in.
conformity.
And a lot of these stories.
There's too much conformity in DC.
Exactly, in these kind of cities. And LA is exempt from that because it's the city of big dreams. In fact, the way I think of LA is that the problem with LA is that everyone who is too big for their hometown, moved out to LA. And that's the concept. If now you're in a town full of people who were too big for their own hometowns.